What's going on?
Hey guys,
It's
hey
Sunday. It's been a little
everyone.
bit
Oh no, it has. You know what? It has been a couple of
since
Sundays since.
the last time we had the technical difficulties.
Sorry,
But
I don't mean to look at my phone, but I moderate too, so I just want to get on here real quick. I was so excited that I forgot to open YouTube.
so yeah, today we're gonna have a good discussion, and we're gonna go over a few things since it's been a little bit, and then go from there. So we'll give it a few for see who gets in here. As soon as you guys get here, say hello and let us know you're here.
Let me see. I can't even find their channel. That's
Right
pretty
there.
bad. Okay, here we go. Say hello, guys, when you come back on here. Oh, let me mute this.
Okay. So
We have 8 people here. Hey, Ruly Thing. Welcome.
that's so weird. I don't see it.
Welcome, Leslin Adventures. Welcome, guys.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Thank you for being here. We are so excited. We get the most common questions that we get from not only like people who are not YouTubers, of course, who are like weekenders, friends of ours, or even, people who are not RVers, is like, how do you do it? Like, how do you do it? What do you do for money? Like, wasn't it hard to decide to sell your house? Was
Yep.
it hard to even do it at all? How can you leave your family behind?
And everyone's story is different. Everyone's story, like our story, is different than the next person, because there's a lot of things that are like I still work, so that makes it different, but it makes them fun too. So,
and by far, we are no professionals. Actually, this is why we decided
I'm a pro now.
No, this is why we decided to do this, because if I known back then what I know now, I would have done things so differently, And these are things that we want to help other people with, like whether you should get a storage unit, like whether you should have a home base, whether or not, all those questions in this series we are going to answer.
Let's go over some of the people here.
Yes.
Let's say Will Cinderella, hello. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate you guys being here. Look, my mom's here. Hey, Mom. How you doing?
Hey,
Thanks for coming on.
And let us know if you guys can. I know you guys can hear me because Adrian says I have a big mouth.
I just checked it. We're good.
But let us.
That's why I checked it, because I had to lower the level.
We're trying. Oh, he wants to get slapped online.
Hey, check it in. Playing outside over 50. How you guys doing?
We're trying out these new mics. So
venturing with Jeff and Tina. Hey.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Oh, look at my dad's here. Hey, Poppy, how are you?
Hey, Gilbert Realtor. I can't even talk.
You don't know his name? William, how's it going?
Hey, William, welcome.
Thanks for coming on.
Leslin Adventures. And if any of you guys, all these channels that you guys see that we're saying hi to, please go and check them out, because if they are here, then they are awesome people. We only hang out with awesome people. So go check all these channels out. Leslin Adventures, Living Out Loud, Playing Outside After 50, all these awesome channels. Adventuring with Jeff and Tina.
Hanging with the Chapmans. How you guys doing?
Go check them all out, guys. Go. They're good people. We only hang out with good people.
So, if you haven't done so, please hit that like button.
Yes.
Please hit that like button. And I'm going to mention this a couple times during this live, because it's a good time to get your attention. There's been a lot of people that YouTube have unsubscribed from us, and this has happened to us of other channels too. So there's something going on. I don't know what it is. Maybe they think there's bots or what's going on. But
let us know in the comments.
Just go on there and
if this has happened to you guys. But I noticed, like, I have playlists and stuff when of our, especially our friends and our peeps, who have channels. I put them in watch later, and sometimes I know that I put them in there and they unsubscribe us, and I'm like, That's crazy because I know I was subscribed to them.
Glam fam, how you guys doing?
Hey, Glam fam, congratulations on making 1,000.
Yeah, congrats.
Yes, soon you're going to be passing us, guys. You better watch it.
And to Glam, how are you guys? Hopefully everything's good.
Yes, Am to Glam. Hey, Meg Mysteries. If you guys want good mysteries, go and check out Meg's Mysteries. She has, and she makes all these stories up, guys. They're awesome.
She loves all that stuff. So
well, you guys know that I'm a murder mystery kind of person. So I just love her channel. Go show her some support.
Let's see. They said we lost 100 in a day and gained it back. Yeah,
it happens.
Yep.
Listen, I used to get upset about that. But it happens. And you know what happens? Like we were just saying, sometimes, especially if they're bots, YouTube will unsubscribe sometimes bots from your channel. I found that out. Or if a channel doesn't have a picture on it, I also found that out. It'll automatically
unsubscribe. This is just, I don't know. We don't know why this is. It's just weird. It's happened to, like I said, a lot of people. So just check it out whenever you have a chance. And then
make sure that you're subscribed. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please do so because we have so much fun stuff coming. Adrian will not allow me to tell you half of it because he knows that I can't keep a secret and I want to.
RV travelers, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. I keep losing too. Yep.
But, you'll get there. You have an awesome channel. But we have a lot of awesome stuff. I'm not going to say.
Mike B. How you doing, man?
Hey, Mike
Thanks for being on.
How are you doing?
We appreciate getting together at Margaritaville. I enjoyed that. I know it was short, but it was good. We got to drink some whiskey together, so it's all good. All right. Well, we'll wait another minute or so.
Go down one more right there.
Where?
No, up one.
Here?
No, one. Move your hand. I'll do it.
She's gonna take over everything.
Right here, see? Aw, we love you too. I love your channel. Well, let's just send a little bit of some of the stuff that's coming up. Okay, so we do have our Vlogmas that's coming up again.
Yes,
but
put ourselves through that again. 25 days. This time's gonna be a little different. We got some cool plans, hopefully. And then we're gonna obviously gonna do the Toys for Tots drive again. So we're going to be starting that probably end of October. So
but one thing we are not going to do is we are not going to play that reel.
Yeah, I can't.
No, don't. Don't. You know, you guys know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Christmas Vacation, my favorite movie. So
yeah. No, we're not going to play that one. We're not going to play. We keep getting strikes from YouTube.
I had to go and delete those parts from all those lives. So that way they could get monetized, but whatever.
But anyways. But we also have a lot of exciting things coming up. If you don't already know, we have our first meetup coming up, and we are really excited about that. And if you know me, I'm a little bit over the top, so I have a lot of fun stuff planned. We have a lot of fun stuff planned. We have it's a joint meetup with Adventuring with Jeff and Tina. And
it's going to be fun.
We just love them to pieces. And we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. She's in charge of the karaoke. And she's already challenged Adrian and I. And listen,
I don't know about that. We'll talk about that later.
I can carry a tune. And I love you to death. But my boy here.
Hey, I never said I could do audio, just video. Staying in the RV. How you guys doing? Thanks for coming on.
And we also have, what else do we have coming up?
That's it. No. The bash. We're gonna go to the bash.
We'll be at the bash, but we also have Vlogtober, and I am challenging everyone here who wants to do Vlogtober. Now, it's not going to be every day. We can't do that. It's going to be once a week, where we're going to change the theme of the video, and it doesn't have to be a 10-minute video, and it's going to be named Vlogtober. We're going to hashtag it Vlogtober. So whoever wants to do it with us, let us know. We'll either not collaborate, but just so we could do something fun all together. And we'll send each other to each other's channels Just
Yep.
something. Oh,
I
okay.
challenge you, okay.
Overland RV travelers. Who else? Who else is
All
gonna
right.
do
So we got
October with us?
27 in the house. Again, let's make sure you hit that like button. And let's
Yes.
bring our guests on.
Yes.
Bring our
We're
guests
so
on. The
excited.
reason you guys are here, right?
We are so excited about our guests. They recently have gone, and I'm sure you guys all know them.
Yep.
They're awesome. They recently sold their house and went full-time RV. They just pulled the trigger.
Yep.
They just did it. And this is why we wanted to
because there's a lot of people that want to know about this stuff. I get phone calls. Actually, someone really close family just
so we
called
wanted
us and asked us. So
we wanted to kick off this series with them because they just recently did it.
Yep.
And honestly, from watching their videos, like they did it the perfect way. Like they just sold everything, and I will let them tell it. I will
Yep.
let them tell you.
all right, so if you guys are ready, we're gonna bring them up. Here we go. What's going on, guys?
Hey,
guys.
hey.
How y'all doing?
We
Good to
are
see you
good.
all.
We are good. For those of you who don't know them, but I'm sure everyone knows them,
Yep.
they are all about the banks.
All
Go-
about the bank.
I'm gonna post their link here. Go subscribe to their channel.
Yep.
I'll let you start with the questions, Adrian, because you know I'm always talking.
Hey,
What was that?
Adrian. Hey, Adrian. I got a technical question for you before we
Yeah.
get started.
Yep.
In StreamYard, it says stream to your audience. If I do that, will it stream to our
It
channel?
might.
Oh, yeah, I think you
Yes.
could do that now. Yep.
Yes.
And you want to try it?
Go
do it.
ahead. Yeah. We'll be guinea pigs with
You
everyone.
could do it. I never actually tried it yet. So
Okay, let's try it.
do it.
Go for it.
All
right.
right, live. We're going for
Don't
it.
leave, guys. Stay there. Come on. You
Yeah.
guys are all guinea pigs with us.
So playing outside over 50, saying hello to you guys.
Let's
Hey,
see.
Doris and
That's
Jose.
an
Hey,
adventure.
guys.
Okay, so I think we're linked to our channel, so we'll see if any people from our channel come over or whatever.
Yep, you'll be able to see them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah, so
Great.
these are Duane and Belinda banks, and they're all about the banks.
Yeah.
And we wanted them to come on because we're, like we said, we're trying to show people that if you want to do this full-time RV life, listen, it's not easy all the time, but it's doable. And we want to bring on different people from different aspects of it
Oh,
so they could explain it to
wait.
you.
Sorry. Mike B says, I see you linked. Yeah.
All
So
right.
good.
Good.
Cool.
Good.
All right.
All right.
All right here.
Good.
Yay.
Good.
Yeah, you'll see them with a little link on the little bubble
Yeah.
on
Oh,
the
yes.
comments.
I see the little links. Nice.
So
Hi.
those are the guys from your
Welcome,
channel.
everyone.
Wonderful.
Welcome.
Wonderful.
We are just to recap real quick. We are Adrian and Ruth, RV Life with Adrian and Ruth, and we are also full-time RV. And we just wanted to have these awesome people here because they just went full-time RV and they made it look so easy.
All right. So
So easy. I
Before-
know it wasn't, but you made it look so
there
easy.
you go. So before we get into the full-time living, your YouTube channel, what made you want to start a YouTube channel?
Well, I like photography and videography and all that kind of stuff. And, I just enjoyed YouTube. YouTube, man, I was consuming YouTube instead of TV.
Mhm.
And then I said, I think I'd like to do that because I wanted to give something back. And then when we started RVing, that was a great time to do it. And we actually put out 2 videos like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
But I couldn't talk her into doing it.
No.
So I just let it go. And but my love for photography and sharing, plus we got to share things with our family that they didn't see.
Yep.
I don't like being in front of the camera, believe it or not. So when we first started, he would want me to get in front of the camera, babe, get in front of and I was like, this is your thing. This is not my thing. I'm not a YouTuber. But he kind of won me over after a while, and now I'm a little bit better.
Yeah, she's really good at it.
You're a
She
natural now.
I believe that. I believe that, and you are a natural. You would never by looking at you guys, you would never actually think that. And a little secret is that I'm the one who wanted to start the YouTube channel because for his love of, so that he could share his love of just kind of like to bring the videography out of him.
Right.
And he would, the first thing he said to me was exactly that. He goes, I'm always behind the camera, not in front of it.
Yep.
And I said, it's not that bad, because I was doing my Facebook lives for my Roots for Beauty business and everything. And I said, it's not that hard. You get used to it. After you do it for a little while, you definitely get used to it. But I definitely see how that is, but it's not so bad, is it?
So,
I've gotten better. Like I said, I've gotten better.
Well, like you can't even tell. I mean, like you're gotten good at it. So
yes.
I'm still a little bit of here and there. Like I could get in front of 50 people in a room and talk to them all day long when I do like trainings for work and stuff. And this, I don't know what it was, but it just So how long? So since that first video, how long ago was that? Well, you said 8 years, but then
first video was about 8 years, and then we actually started our YouTube channel January 2019.
No, at the end of 2019. It was 2020 to 2019, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Perfect time, just when everything was about to go crazy. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who knew?
That's funny, because that's when we bought our first RV, because we didn't know we wanted to try it.
Yeah.
And it was the best thing we did. So yeah, listen, guys, if you guys have any questions for them, put it in the comments, and we'll try to get to some of those
to keep up with but we definitely will get to the to some of the questions.
So YouTube is one thing, but camping is another. How long ago did you start camping? Was it tent camping, RV, with your kids, family?
We started camping in 2007. Now, I told him that tent camping was not in my DNA, and I was not doing that. Yeah. So actually, our son got me involved. He got me to go. He was involved in our youth group at church, and they were going on a camping trip, and they needed chaperones. And he was like, "Mom, please go, please go, please go." And I was like, I always said that somebody needed to be at the Holiday Inn when, it was time to call 911 for the lions and tigers and bears. That would be my job. But I did. I went, and the catch was that the girls would stay, the ladies, the chaperones would stay in a pop-up. We didn't have to stay in a tent. So I was agreeable to that, and we stayed in a pop-up. That was in May, and in August we bought our first camper. I was hooked. It was I just needed to get out there. I didn't know what I was missing.
Yeah.
What was your first camper?
Nice.
Pop-up. We bought a pop-up.
Really? Wow. We had a pop-up.
And that's something, I wouldn't stay in a tent, but I stayed in a pop-up.
Yeah.
Well, you're brave.
Well, somebody's going to be staying in a tent pretty soon.
I do. I'm doing my challenge next month. I'll be doing it while I'm in Florida, because there's no way that I'm doing it in this area. There are too many bears.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to do it in Florida in the summer because it's too hot.
Yeah.
So see, I did that strategically.
It's still gonna be
You did. You did. I still am not saying I'm gonna ever agree to be in a tent. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
It depends what kind of tent. Right?
Exactly.
Well, I did tell him when we were looking to go to camping at all, I did say the one thing that I have to have is a bathroom, because there's no way. I have this phobia about going into public. So
yeah.
Well, there's a lot of them that are nice and clean, and so it all depends.
So let's go through some of the comments so they can say hi to some of their subscribers.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's one of our subscribers, Tiger.
Yes.
So Keisha Jones.
Hi, Keisha. Welcome.
Hey,
and we have Maddie Bowes.
Welcome.
That's in Louisiana. This came from your channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Hey,
Let's see. Who else we got here?
the Vaughn Bunch. I
Lampy
saw
Lamont,
her.
Stoners.
Hey, from North
Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Glamping Stoners.
Nice.
Yeah, they were at our last live.
Yeah.
I wonder if they no, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I am. I wonder if they're still stoned.
I love that name. I love that.
Yeah, I wanted to say that the other night.
These are some
Rocking
friends of
both
mine.
channels.
RV Jazz.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We
Yes,
appreciate that.
yes, we
Thank
do
you, thank you.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
My daughter just tried to FaceTime me. I said, I'm live. We're live. Get your butt on there.
Hey, Evelyn, how you doing? Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for being here. And anybody who's here for us, go check out the banks. I posted their link
In the
in the
comments.
comments.
Yep.
Yes. And all of our people, they know Adrian and Ruth. We've
Yeah.
told them about your channel many, many times. So
Yeah, we appreciate
Here's
that.
another
hopefully
one
they've
for our
all
viewers.
subscribed.
Hi, y'all. Happy Sunday.
Happy
Hi,
Sunday.
Angela,
And we got
Tammy
Oh, Tammy.
Kaiser. My friend, so glad to see y'all having a blast. Yes, we are. Enjoying the journey.
Yes, yes.
Dolores from
Hello
Hello
from
from
South
South Carolina.
Carolina.
so we
Great.
got there's a good mix
Yeah,
of people
yes.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there is.
Oh, I like that name. Click on that one.
Which one?
The Juice Radio and Talk Show.
Oh,
Glad I found your channel. All right.
right.
Oh, welcome,
That's
welcome.
good. Thanks for being
welcome,
on.
everyone. Yes, thank you
Yeah.
for being.
I saw my little cousin's name, Cameron Bond, is
Cam,
up there.
Oh, Cam's on there.
I think Cameron is your biggest supporter.
He is. He is. He's our youngest and our biggest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
he-
awesome.
He's gonna show off his cameraman skills in one of our videos. So
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
yeah.
So they got a question for you.
All
Okay.
right.
How many different RVs have you tried, and what's your favorite type?
We've tried 5. This is our 5th RV, and I my favorite type has been the 5th wheel.
Yeah. Mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My absolute favorite has been this one.
Oh, nice.
The one we ran
Nice.
there.
Yeah.
I can see why. I can see why. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What's good?
Hey, Mike.
Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, go
Oh,
down.
wow, there's so many.
Go down.
I think I jumped a bunch.
I think Tina's saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Hi,
So
Tina.
They're less South Florida in the house. Right there. South Florida in the house for Lauderdale, Miami.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
those are our old stomping grounds.
Those are our old stomping grounds. That's where we used to live, South Florida. I will say I do miss it. You know, every now and then, which I'm sure you guys get a little melancholy every now and then too.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, yeah, a little.
A
Yeah.
little.
Banking in from Fort Lauderdale.
Hey,
Hey.
welcome.
All right, so we'll get back to some of
Yeah.
these comments in a few. So going full time, is that something you guys talked about a lot, and it took a while to figure out that you wanted to do it, or was it kind of like a spirit of moment thing? And like not spirit of moment, but you know, like a quick, like ours was less than a year. We just said let's do it. So
Well, we after he retired, we started taking longer trips. You know, we would be gone 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and when I would come back to the sticks and bricks, it was almost overwhelming. So because the house was big, and we had been in that camper, you know, for that length of time, and nothing in there in the house I missed. So I told him, I was the first one that brought it up. I said, you know, we could do full time. I really think we could do full time.
Yep.
And he was like, well, yeah, but what about a home base? And I'm like, I don't need a home base. I want to go full time. But we talked about it. We prayed about it. We talked ourselves into it. We talked ourselves out of it. It was about a 2-year process.
Yeah.
Yep.
For us, it was actually about 2 years from the time we first really started thinking about it and talking about it till we actually did it. Yeah.
Nice.
What kind of preparations like for someone, you know, who's watching, who has like thought about it and have said, you know, I don't think I could ever do that. What kind of preparations did you guys make or do to, you know, to get ready to go full time besides like selling your house and stuff like that? Like,
Right, right.
did you sit
Well-
down, write a list, or like what did you guys do?
Well, we kind of practiced. I mean,
Yeah.
when we went, we would intentionally say, okay, we're going to be gone for 6 weeks. So we would plan a route that would take us away from home back for 6 weeks to see, one, if we could live that way.
Mhm.
Yep.
And if we could live together
in
in a small, you know,
Yeah.
confined area, if
Yeah.
we still like each other at the end of that 6 weeks.
Yeah. And then also it gave us a sense of what full-time life would be like.
Mhm.
You know, staying in a strange place. You know, sometimes people go camping and they stay in the same campgrounds just about every weekend.
Mhm.
So, we travel, we put up with all the stuff, the weather, the breakdowns. And then we said, we kind of like this. But I think one of the biggest things, I know for me, was the people. The
Mhm.
people that we would meet. That was really exciting about meeting people and different places. And then we started keeping up with them on Facebook at the time.
Right.
And then at home, it was just the fact of, okay, can we live without this house? And then we started looking back and say, do I really need this? Do I really need that? If I'm going to be gone, do I need all this furniture?
Right.
So that whole minimalist lifestyle started creeping in.
And I started doing a lot of YouTube research on minimalism. I mean, I was getting rid of stuff just about every week. Everybody home, you have all these little things.
Knickknacks.
Yes.
Trinkets.
You have all these little things just sitting around collecting dust.
Hey, stop patting me in the back.
Some of them are very sentimental, but some are just things.
The crazy thing is that they all become sentimental when you're talking about selling your house and downsizing that drastically. For some reason, all of a sudden, everything has a meaning behind it.
Yep.
And
that's true.
what? I'll say it and you can record it. It took me a year and a half of living in this RV to realize that I don't need those things to be happy.
Right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, we would go on these trips and I would come back and it would take me a week or more because I was so overwhelmed by coming back into the larger space and seeing all this stuff. And I would ask him, why do we have all this stuff? When did we get it? When did we collect it? Where did it come from? And I would walk upstairs into our attic and I go, oh my gosh, why did we put that box up there? It's just an empty box, but we put it in the attic because we may need it for something. And I personally started getting rid of stuff long before he did. I mean, I was just determined that, like I said, I started watching minimalist YouTubers and, how I could live with less things. We all have those kitchen drawers that collect stuff. And I started cleaning out the stuff, and how much.
You found something that you haven't seen in like 2 years. I know.
Yeah. I started thinking, okay, how many cookbooks do I need if I'm not using one? I don't need 12 cookbooks if I'm not even going to open one.
That's so true.
So how many plates do we eat out of? We've got 3 sets and we eat off of 2.
Yeah.
So I started downsizing long before he really got into it.
Yeah. She had more stuff though. Because
I know it was hard for you with the tools, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In your garage. Like that was a hard thing for me.
Yeah.
my question would be like, would you suggest to someone for them to get either a rental RV first and do it, or buy something small first and do it? Not or would, because I've heard the one stigma that I've heard from different RVers is it wasn't what I thought, and I think it all has to do with preparation.
Yeah.
Would you suggest that someone who wants to go full-time RV just do it, or would you suggest they try going on a trip like you said for 6 weeks if they're able to?
Right.
Yeah, we were in a different situation. We were both retired. Our kids, our kids don't live where we live. So we were on an island by ourselves. So we were traveling or going to see family anyway. The fact that we were able to do that for so many years, as far as buying a camper, finding out that we really loved it. We wanted it to become a lifestyle. I think that is the biggest key to going full-time, because going full-time is creating a different lifestyle. That's all it is. So if your lifestyle is going to be living in a camper traveling, then I would say go for it. And I would say go for it in the way that makes you comfortable. Some people cannot do what we did, and we know that. Some people can't sell everything and then move into a camper. But some people can do like you guys did. They put stuff in storage just in case, So
Yep.
I would say one of the biggest things is start small, trying some of this stuff out. Rentals, if you don't have a camper. If you do have a camper and you are thinking about going full time, try an extended trip that is not just to one place, because the trip to one place is great, but the trip to multiple places, multiple different sceneries. That's
when multiple things can happen too.
Yes.
So.
Right.
Yes.
So
yeah, we used to do a 2-week trip every year, and actually we'd come up this way, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and we would do a loop for 2 weeks and stay like 4 or 5 different places, and then go back home. And that's how we kind of practiced, like you guys did.
Yeah.
And I, so far we like it.
Well, truth be told, I honestly didn't even think I was gonna like RVing, because we had friends who had a fifth wheel, and he would get together with his Navy buddies, and they would bring their camper, and I went inside of it, and I was like, gosh, this is like a house. And they're like, oh, you guys should get one. And he's like, well, let's get one. And I was like, isn't RVing for like old people? and they're like, that is such a misconception. And it's true. It's true.
Well, you're not young anymore either.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Just because you're 7 years younger than me.
Now, when we started downsizing, one of the biggest keys that we found was do a little bit at a time. Because when we first started, that's how it started. I would get rid of a shirt or 2 or 3 shirts and a pair of pants, and it was just one of those things. And then every day we looked at something and said, do we need it?
Right.
And so by the time we said, okay, you know what, we're going full time and we're going to put the house on the market, that's when we put it in high gear. And then the decision was, if we keep this stuff, we can't go full time.
Right.
So we wanted to do it that bad that the stuff had to go in order for us to have our freedom.
And it became just that, after a while, it became stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
The things that were important to me and that are important to me is Duane and my 2 kids. That's the most important thing. Those other things are stuff. And once I realized that, and he realized that, it was like, oh, okay, we can let this go. And I'm of the mentality that there's a Walmart on every corner. If we don't have something, Walmart has it. Amazon has it.
If now there's a Dollar General.
Dollar General has it.
At least over here and over here. over here, the Dollar Generals are like Walmarts everywhere.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So
You know,
let's
So,
let's go over
but
some of
once we
these.
did that,
You
yeah,
know what? The crazy thing is that's so true. That's so true about the things, and you learn that the hard way. We weren't supposed. This was supposed to be just a short term thing for us.
right.
And somebody liked it, and here we are. So
Well, that's what we tell people all the time. They say, "Well, how long are you going to do it?" We don't know. You
we
know,
don't know either.
for
we
right
just-
now, we're doing it. We don't know how
Yep.
long it'll last, how long we'll be out here, but for right now, this is us.
Yep. So let's go through
Definitely,
here some of
definitely,
these.
Banking
in
and
from
from
Memphis.
Memphis. Welcome, Keisha. Thank you for being here.
Go camping by the lake, fish and
Fish,
cook on the
cook, and
creek.
creek.
Nice.
There's
Oh, man.
nothing better than that.
Yes.
How many hours do you
Do you
typically?
drive on travel days?
So us, we do 5 to 6 ish, somewhere around there. I don't know about you guys.
And we do anywhere from 4 to 5.
Yep. Oh, here's our
and
daughter,
that's, and
Crystal.
that's and that's him driving,
Yeah.
because I don't
She's
have
just
the-
a looker outer.
Hey,
That's all right, Ruth.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. Most of the time, I'm sleeping.
Oh, creative travel.
Sounds like you're having a yes. I think so. I want to go camping with them.
Hello from Columbia, South Carolina.
Cool. Cameron
Cameron
Bond.
Bond.
Yes, he is our
Yep.
Yes,
biggest supporter.
yes, he is.
Hi,
Chrissy,
guys.
hi from Ohio.
Hi, and welcome, Chrissy.
All right.
Hello from Bentsville, South Carolina. Hello and welcome. Welcome, everyone. And if we missed you, we're sorry. We're trying to say hi to everybody.
We're gonna go through it, but we
Yes,
the important thing is we make sure we get you guys information.
Definitely.
And whoever else. If you're watching this on the replay, it's good information.
And if you're
for
watching this from Facebook, also let us know. Let us know where you're watching it from. If you have any questions for the banks, please put them in the comments.
San Francisco in the house.
San
Wow.
Francisco.
That's
Wow.
a good
Wow.
Oh, here's another question. What RV do you have now and what makes it your favorite? Is the brand or the RV design?
You go.
I would say both. The brand, our previous RV was the same brand. It was a Grand Design, and we liked the way that it was made. This one, the design, we really liked, and the fact that it was a Grand Design made it even better because we were familiar with that product. So, but I really, one that I like is Airstream, and I've always liked the Airstream.
Yeah, they are nice.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite.
It's not her favorite.
It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. He likes the Airstream.
They're nice. I don't see them being a long-term camper.
Yeah,
I agree. I believe that to me, they're what the typical going on a camping vacation is about. I don't see them as a long-term thing either.
Right.
A lot of people do, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's just not me.
So these guys are from Davie, Florida.
Davie, Florida. Hey, we have friends in Davie.
Love our fifth wheel and agree it's a tow hauler. We need a space. It's 45 feet. So
we are full time. That's nice.
Right.
Nice.
Yes.
Love that y'all are full timing it.
Yep.
Yes.
You guys will be doing it pretty soon.
You guys are next. You guys are next.
We are now in Atlanta. Oh,
we're
in Georgia.
Well, you're close to us.
Yep.
Yeah, we're in northern. We're in the mountains.
Yep. Let's see. Hi, guy. Just got home from work. Checking in.
Armando. Yes, he's a great supporter of our channel. We love him.
Yeah, he's a good friend too.
He is a great friend.
So here's my son-in-law's brother.
Yes.
He's actually looking to do and going full-time, selling his house. They live in Tampa. And what's your best advice for new RVers going? Yep. So there you
that
go.
are they're doing it for the first time and full time.
Okie dokie. Watch a lot of YouTube videos on full-time RVing. That's the first thing you should start doing. That's your class work. Then decide what type of unit you're gonna need and match that to the truck. I always say
with an A. I think they want to be a class A.
I think they want to class.
Oh.
I think they want to be class A's. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, but they, that's great. Figure out what size you think you might need.
Yep.
Because that is going to be the key to whether you buy one RV and then try to move up to another one, or you buy the RV that you think that you need. Now, when I talk to people that are first time, they always look at an RV just like I did that they think they can handle. So they look at smaller, they look at shorter, but I always tell them, if you're going to invest in this lifestyle, and it is a lifestyle, the RV is, you're buying the experience. You're not buying the RV for the value. The value of these things is nothing.
The minute you drive a lot.
Yeah. You're buying for the experience. So buy the RV that's going to give you the best experience. Now, sometimes that may be a little bit bigger RV. So don't be afraid of the camper. It's just however many feet it is. You just have to learn how to drive it, how to do all that.
And the good thing is he's got us family that are doing it. So
And it's just like you said, research.
Yes.
Research is the biggest thing, because you don't want to find something out later when you're on the road and stranded, because you could have avoided it just from doing a little bit of research.
Yes.
Checking in on both channels.
We looked for months. I mean, on YouTube, we looked at different brands. We looked at different floor plans. We went to RV shows. Because we had an idea of what we wanted, and we knew what we wanted to carry with us. We knew what we wanted to fit into it. So, that was important to us, that we find the floor plan that was going to tick as many boxes as possible for what we wanted out of our rig. Yeah.
Right. Sit down and write down a list of, and do that separately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Husband and wife do that separately. So you write down a list of what you want, husband, and wife, you write down the list of what you want. Bring them together and see how many of them match. And then you will have the RV, because when we did it for ours, I wanted storage, and I wanted something that was going to be functional for RV travel. So that meant that it had to have certain amenities to it, an onboard generator. It had to have self-leveling. Certain things. It had to have certain capacities. And when we started looking, she wanted a nice living space and a large kitchen. Now, neither one of us said we needed a huge bedroom.
Right.
So what we got is, and we had actually not looked at a lot of toy haulers when we started looking, and this one kind of jumped out in front of us, and we said, man, that's the one. That's it.
I told him when we had our home, our sticks and bricks, the kitchen was always the heart of my home. I mean, we would have guests over, friends over, and we could have 30 people there, and 25 of them are going to be sitting in the kitchen. Yep. So I said, I knew in a camper, there was no way I was going to have a large kitchen, but I wanted a functional kitchen, where if we had people over, they had somewhere that they could stand or sit and have a living space where more than one person could sit or two people could sit. So those were things that I was looking for. And when we found that, when our list went together and we found the things that we wanted in one particular rig, that's when I was like, okay, I'm through looking. I was done.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing with us. The limitation for us was my truck. When I bought my truck, I lived in Florida. It was brand new, loved it. We had a travel trailer. It didn't fit into the equation of going full time. So if I would have known what I know now, I would have bought a 20, a larger truck that could do a fifth wheel. We would have gotten right into a fifth wheel, that kind of stuff. So, you want to miss those steps if you have to, and
And-
just and figure it out beforehand. Like,
Yeah.
And at the time, I remember saying to him, "How bad could it be going to a washer and to a laundromat?"
Oh, yeah, I
Well,
said-
when you're on the road for weeks, it could be, and you're at a campground that doesn't have a laundromat, or you're boondocking, and there's no, it's a lot, and you don't
you can
realize.
just go in the river like the old school. like my
Whatever.
grandmother used
You
to
don't, and see, these are things that I wish I didn't. I'll be totally transparent and
do think
honest,
about.
like I always am. I didn't do my research. I
Right.
didn't realize that if we're out and not close to a laundromat, that I would miss that washer and dryer. And to me now, that our next rig will have it.
Yeah.
That's
Now I went
That's
the
non-negotiable.
first 3 months. I said the same thing. Oh, I don't think we're gonna need a wash and dry. I think I'll be all right. Most campgrounds have decent laundries. The word is decent.
Yep.
Some are not decent, and I'm not washing my clothes in those. So we would have a stack of clothes. This tall, but it took 3 months, and at 3 months, he looked at me and he said, "Do you want a washer and dryer now?" And I said, "Yes, please. Thank you."
Yeah.
Yes. So we have put one in the camper now, and I love it. I don't know why I was so opposed to it at first. I love it. It's well worth it.
So let's see, high load a couple more people. Patricia, thanks for being on. Charlie Grace, how you
Charlie
doing?
Grace.
Thanks for being here.
Hey, Charlie Grace, how are ya?
Let's see.
Where's the stream? I don't know. I didn't see it.
Future purchase.
Love your RV content. Oh, thank you. Well, hopefully this back and forth with us conversating. It's
Yes,
that's what we wanted
yes,
to do.
that's
this
what we
for.
want. I want to help other people because there's so much that you don't know. There's so much to it, and if we could help one person
Yep.
make the right
Right.
decision. I spoke to someone recently that was like, if I would have done my homework, because it's not easy. Like everyone thinks, oh, it's all roses, and it's really not. It's a
It's
wonderful life, but you have to be prepared for it.
Yeah.
So stuff is stuff. Just stick to the green stuff. There you
Yes.
go.
Where's your questions at?
Laundry.
Laundry work.
After a
Yep.
long trip.
Yeah.
Yep.
After
sure
long
is.
trips, especially after the summer, in the summertime, all the towels, all the beach towels, it's great. And then you don't have a lot of space when you have a smaller RV anyway. So you're like, oh no. I need a washer and dryer.
That was when he mentioned cutting the lawn. That was one of the things when we would go on these long trips. We had excellent neighbors. I mean, I can't say enough about our neighbors. Our neighbors would cut our grass. If our alarm or something would go off, one of the neighbors, had a key. He could go in the garage and take care of things. And one of our trips, we were talking, and there was a neighborhood cat that would walk across our yard every now and then, and our Arlo would ding. And I was like, oh, we got a house. It was like, it just hit me. We have a house. And we started talking about that, and we were like, it's not fair for our neighbors to be cutting our grass, and we're on a 6-week long trip
Having fun.
So
Well,
really,
that's-
I mean, there were a lot of things that kind of led us to the point where we knew we were ready.
Yeah.
I think one of the things for me also was, and I know a lot of people on here are going to agree, every time we went on our because we did a lot of weekend trips at first, and I fell in love with it. I was like, Sunday would come and we would have to leave, and I'd be like, can we
Do we
stay
have
another
to?
day? Do we have to go?
Right.
And he'd be like, Ruth, I have to go back to work. And I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
But I would always say that. Do we have to go? And so I think that's what, when we realize that maybe we can do this.
Yeah,
Maybe we can do this.
listen, so far it's been, like I said, it's been a learning adventure. We modified our unit to make it work for us. Like right now,
Right.
this is my desk / office, and then I love it. I love having the room. I can close the door if she's over there. If I work from home a couple of days a week, so it works out perfect. You know.
And you know what? If we don't want to talk to each other, he can stay here. I can go in the bedroom
Yep.
and close that door. So
Yeah,
Not the separation. You know.
exactly. See,
you
he's
just
an outside guy. He loves being outside.
Me too.
So, you know, I can sit in a chair with a book or my iPad and I am happy. He loves walking around, riding the bike, talking to people. That's fine.
Yep.
But we've managed, we know what each other like. So it doesn't bother me that if he's gone for 45 minutes, and it doesn't bother him if I'm sitting in my chair for 45 minutes. So you know, we've just learned to work together on it.
right.
So
There's another question.
there's a lot of questions,
Yes,
and
good.
guys, we're probably not going to get to everyone, and we're sorry.
Well,
We're gonna
This
try.
is-
We got.
let
Go
me
ahead.
try to get to one that I just saw.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have the pro. We don't
From Leslin Adventures. It said, can a golf cart fit in your toy hauler? We asked because we have been looking for, at the same toy hauler. Now, from what we understand, Leslin Adventures, one will. It depends on how high the top is. If you can adjust the top on one or fold it down. But yes, I can't remember I think it's 9x6, I believe, is the dimensions of the garage back there. But we were told that it would fit, but I would definitely make sure your golf cart is compatible, you know, height and width.
Our toys consist of 2 electric bikes.
Yeah. And a bunch of boxes with
Not boxes, totes. We have totes.
Let's see. What else did we go?
hit that like button. Don't forget, guys, hit the like button on both channels. If you're not sure how to do that, because sometimes I forget, just X out of it, hit the like, and then just come right back in.
Yep, don't stay gone. Come right back.
Don't stay gone. Just come right back in to both channels. So here's another question from Angela. I've been excited about getting an RV since 2019. Then the you know what came and all the RV problems, but the dream of living full time has never left. Do you believe good RV quality has returned?
Ooh, that's an awesome question.
That's an awesome question that has a very vague answer, because these RVs are put together by people. And so it is hard to say. I would just say do your homework, you know, for whatever you're looking at. Look at a good quality RV. Look at customer service and where you're buying it from. That's huge. But for the most part, like I said before, you're buying the RV, but you're actually purchasing the experience. It's like saying, it's like this. You're going on a cruise. You're not buying the boat. You're buying the experience on the cruise. So just like I don't know, some people like Carnival, some people like Royal Caribbean for their different reasons. So that's what I would say about this. Now, as far as the quality, that's still up in the air.
And I will add to that, because it kind of goes along with our video we just put out. If you guys haven't seen that, go watch our video, because it's right when we started our RV, our full-time RV. When we got this RV, actually was because our 2021, I'm not going to say who made it. You can watch the TV. The video. You have to do, just like researching going full-time, I would research manufacturers. And more importantly than that, I would research customer service. And I say that
that's the biggest.
I say that because we bought this RV cash from this RV maker, and they stopped returning our calls. It was 4 months old. 4 months old.
Mhm.
And so
Yep.
to me, customer service is very, very important. And the reason why we also decided to go with Grand Design was because our sales guy who had sold us our first 2 RVs said to us, stop messing around. If you want someone with the best customer service, go get yourself a Grand
Yeah.
Design. He said, I've never not seen them take care of their customers. I've not seen them live up to their to when something breaks down. And it's been true. Has it not?
Right.
We've had 2 small
Yeah.
repairs,
And they
and
took care of it.
within 6 to 8 weeks, they've sent us a check. So if I were to add to that, I would say research. I'm not saying go with the Grand Design. I'm saying research these RV manufacturers' customer service and see what other people have to say. See their ratings, read their reviews, because if someone is unhappy and not treating their customers right, people are going to put reviews about it.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
Right.
that's what I would say.
So
Right.
let's see. Hello, everybody.
Happy upcoming, but
oh,
you have a birthday
Right.
coming up.
I have a birthday coming. October is my favorite month. My birthday is October 28th, and I celebrate the whole month. Starting
somebody else
October
does
1
too.
to the 31st is my month. I have self-proclaimed it Belinda Banks month, October. Now, my
Good for
other
you.
reason that I like October is it is breast cancer awareness month, and I do have on my little breast cancer. I am a survivor, so therefore I support all the everybody. I just recommend it all women, men, because men get breast cancer as well.
Yep.
Please get checked. Please check yourself. Please go to your mammograms. Please, all of the things, because it is very, very important. It's important to me, and it should be important to you.
I
That was
absolutely
my
agree.
PSA.
My sister is a breast cancer survivor, so I am right there with you. I absolutely say that it is in a very important month, and it is near and dear to my heart. And I actually, you know what? Maybe I will do something for the month of October for breast cancer awareness. But I think you should celebrate the whole month.
She does.
I was
The
just
whole
telling
month.
him that. I think people should be able to celebrate their whole month.
Well, celebrate a whole
Exactly.
year though.
If I could, I would celebrate those.
Exactly. So, like I said, October is self-proclaimed Belinda Banks month.
There
You can
go.
use that.
Yep. So my wife like sitting and reading a book and watching movies in the rig. I'm being outdoors and mostly golf trips. Yeah.
Right.
Everybody has their thing, and I like a little bit of everything. So let's see. We have
Sue
Bird
Bird,
says
hello.
Leslie says, okay, thank you.
I made it. Hello, Banks family and everyone. Welcome, Judith.
Hello.
Welcome.
Right.
Thank you for being
Welcome.
here. Thank you for all being here.
Thanks,
Customer service. Yeah.
everything. Yeah, I mean, I'll make a video in detail about that one day, or if I see you guys in person, we'll
Yes.
talk about that.
It was
But
a nightmare. It was a
yeah.
nightmare.
We had a
There's
rig
kind of-
like that one time too, and we had to end up getting rid of it. But customer service was terrible.
Yeah.
And we won't say the name of that one either.
No.
Yeah. Grand Design is on point. They've always been good to
Yeah.
us. I mean, we're not opposed to any other, if you just I would just say research
Yeah,
their
just do your
customer
homework.
service. Yeah, and make sure that they're going to
Mhm.
stand by
Yeah.
whatever warranties they do give you. Just make sure they stand by them.
Oh, look at that.
Right, exactly.
That's for the
Yep.
for the banks, I believe.
We
Yeah.
lost them. Looks
Oh,
like their
no.
connection. We'll give them a minute to get
Yeah,
back.
let's give them a minute to come back.
But the banks,
The
there
banks.
you go.
Thank you, Angela, for giving the banks that. I'm thanking you for them.
They should be back here in a minute.
Yes.
We'll keep going through some of these until they come back.
Yes, to Grand Design, living out loud.
Yep.
Yes.
It's funny because it's
Yes.
a group of us that just know
Yeah,
each other. We
no,
all happen
no.
to have Grand Designs. So Hello, this is awesome. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for
We-
coming on. We're gonna we're gonna have some more of these lives. We're going to bring other people also, maybe a younger couple, maybe a family who has children, to see how they do it full time, maybe someone financial, because it's people also want to know, like, how, if I go full time, how will I support myself.
Yep.
So there are a lot of questions and a lot of information to going full time, and we want to bring it to you guys. So just remember, we're going to do a 12 live series where we're going to bring you all this information to help you guys decide whether this is the right life for you guys or not. And they're back. Yay. Here.
All right. There
Yay,
you go.
welcome back.
We don't know.
Listen, that last live we had, that was
Oh, that was a disaster.
the worst internet we ever had. I went and got a new tower and we're good now. But
We did, yeah.
so you guys missed this. I want to make sure you guys know this
Yeah,
is
that's for
given
you
for
guys.
you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you.
And we were just going over some more of these to try to catch
wait,
up a little.
what is you guys' YouTube channel? We are RV Life with Adrian and Ruth.
Yep.
Here, put it. You don't have a little banner?
No, I don't. Oh, maybe.
Adrian.
I never
Yes,
promote.
come on, you're slacking off.
Hold on, I'll make one. Real quick.
Right?
Here we go.
Okay, we're gonna put up the channel. So if anybody want any of your guys' subscriber want to come over, we welcome you with open arms.
Please go and subscribe, guys. These are our friends, and we want you to support them, show them some love.
Yep.
Thank you.
RV Life with Adrian and Ruth.
Happy birthday month. Look at that.
Happy birthday month.
Happy birthday
As a matter of
month.
fact, you know what? That's right. Today is the first. Happy birthday month. I forgot to.
Yeah, yours is finished.
Oh, mine is finished.
Her birthday was September 15th.
I
So.
thought I had one more day today. Shucks.
Your time is done. It's my time.
know.
Team Scorpio.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
great.
daughter's birthday is October 19th. So
Yep.
she's a Libra.
Okay.
Let's see. I built my own from a cargo. I said the bank photo.
Trailer 7x16. Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yep,
That's awesome. I would like
You
to
did
see
an
that.
excellent job. Yeah. Oh, there's
My-
someone.
My
Oh, wow.
father had male breast cancer. I pray for all. Yes, that's why it is so important. That's such a misconception that only women can get breast
Right.
cancer.
Mhm.
And it's a
That's
high
a good-
percentage of men who get it. So, you know,
Yeah, a lot of people don't even. I mean, you don't even think about like to
right,
Yeah.
right. Men think it can't happen to them, but it does. It happens all the
I
time.
try to do his exam all the time, but he won't let me.
Hey, Jim.
And my wife is
okay.
a breast cancer survivor.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
Right.
all you survivors, I think you guys are the real warriors here.
Yep.
That's exactly right. Can you
Hey,
share?
Belinda, can
Yep.
you share a little bit of
Yes, I
October?
will.
My birthday is the 3rd of.
All right, I'll let you have a little bit. We'll do half and half,
There
but
you
we
go.
both have to celebrate all month now. You can do your big time celebration, but we both have to celebrate all month.
We'll celebrate Will when we see when we
Yes.
catch up.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be at the bash, so we'll all celebrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. We'll have a big party. A
I
party
think I
within
get
a party.
to celebrate for my birthday too.
Yep.
Let's see. Where are you now? This is for you guys.
We are in Talona Ridge, Georgia. Well,
no,
not
Ella
Talona.
J.
Yeah, Ella J, Georgia.
Yeah, which is about 45 minutes south from us.
Yeah.
Hey,
Talona Ridge came
Siri
up.
went to look for Talona Ridge.
Siri only works when she wants to.
Uh,
Yeah.
Our
First
first
live.
live,
Yeah,
with
thank you.
guys.
Thank you for coming
Yay,
on.
Thank you for being here,
We
guys.
appreciate that.
Let's Live Adventure. They're always at Talona Ridge. We're all gonna have to get together
Yeah,
there
we gotta do some
sometime.
kind of
That's only
Yes.
45 minutes from us. We're gonna have to.
TRV, and I'm sorry, I don't know if I missed you guys. Thanks for coming on, but
We
yeah,
love
Rockwood.
Rockwood.
Yeah,
Yes,
we've
yes.
heard
There's
things about
a
them too.
lot of good manufacturers out there. Alliances, I hear good things about. Jayco. There are a lot of them, but there are also a lot of bad ones. So if we could drill through anything to anybody's is do your research.
So Mike
Yes.
says, our manufacturer's like, we had it, you got it, good luck.
Well, hopefully you haven't had too many problems with it, Mike. Please have a single female. Yes, we are
Okay.
going to have a single female full
We've
timer.
had before.
That's
We
great.
are
That was
going to
great.
have, we're gonna have an elderly one, and we're gonna have a younger one,
And even people with family.
and
So that
even
way
people
we
with
get to the whole-
family. We want everybody's
Yes.
perspectives so that
Right.
they can tell you. Because guys, there's good and there's bad. There's a lot of bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Just subscribe. That's awesome.
Great.
Great.
What do you guys do? What is one of the things that you guys do that you would consider very important, like when you get ready to go on any trip, like even if it's up the street?
Well, your equipment is the most important thing. You know, you do your little checks, tires, you know, your maintenance on whatever you got, whether it's a truck or Class A. But with if the tires don't roll, you're not going to get there. The other thing that I try to do, especially if it's somewhere that I'm not familiar with, is I'll look over maps. So I'll look over the route and try to get familiar with it. I mean, coming down here, I called Adrian because I knew y'all were familiar with Western North Carolina and Northeast Georgia. So I said, well, I know who to call. So I called him, looked over the route, made sure I was comfortable with that. So just those, I think those are the most important thing. To me, it is, you know, yeah.
So here's the other thing, right? When you take your rig before and it was the weekend for a month, whatever, and then now when you take it, you look at it different. It's like, that's my house.
That's your home.
It's a little different, but yeah.
So you don't take the chances that you necessarily, not that you take chances, but you're a little bit more
cautious. You're a lot more cautious.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that you're a lot more cautious.
So this one's for you guys. Do you have any plans to travel to the West Coast, such as Redwoods or Napa Valley?
Is that an invite?
Yeah,
we would love to, but we don't want right now. We don't know as far as like a time frame. We don't have a specific time frame for doing any more than what we have planned right now, because we have some things coming up that we don't want to interfere with. Plus, we want to get our full-time lifestyle down. That's comfortable for us. So because we're going to try some month-long stays in some places. And if that's the case, then, you know, we may say, wow, we really love doing month-long stays. So then that will slow down our travel pace because we'll go somewhere and stay for a month. So we're just kind of experimenting with everything now.
But it sounds good. Napa Valley sounds like a beautiful place to go to.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely want to go.
We're actually looking at maybe doing a trip next year. In the summer to go out there for about. Because I could take about 3 weeks off of work, and still work part-time from on the road. So I could probably. It has to be at least that much to make it worth the time.
Yes.
So,
There's another question.
So Glam Fam Campers, hey, welcome guys. And do you guys ever worry about sharing your locations online?
Yeah, we usually when we post that kind of stuff, we're already gone from there. Sometimes. What about you guys?
Why are you looking at me?
Most of the time we post where we can control.
Right.
So like on our Facebook page, our All About the Banks Facebook page, we'll post where we are a lot of times there. It's not out to, everybody on the internet. And in our YouTube community posts, sometimes we'll post where we are there. We don't worry about that too much.
It depends on the situation, I think, and where you're at.
Yeah.
It does.
One thing that I can say about also going to, like you said before that you call Adrian, about the one great thing that I absolutely love about even RVing, whether you're a weekender, whether you're a full-timer, is the RV community.
Mm-hmm.
It is the RV community because you guys, for example, you guys broke down. You were, you had just left the place. All you did was make a phone call, and they were right there helping you.
Yeah.
Right there.
And the same thing has happened to us. I will tell you that the RV community comes together, and they have your back.
There's times where I'm just working in Atlanta, and I'm coming back home, and there's an RV. I pull over. Hey, you guys are right? Everything good?
Right.
And I don't even have my RV with me, but it's just that's how you do. So,
that's how you get.
Well, and letting certain people know where you are is also a safety factor. Because just in case, because you may get somewhere and get stranded, and those people who would care about you, once you let them know you're there, you can just call and say, hey, look, we're stranded here. If somebody could help us out. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, some couple. It's okay. You guys are just in time.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome. Maybe we'll have them on too, because they are full-time. They are a younger full-time couple, and they go all over the world. They just go to the West Coast,
Alaska.
Alaska. Like, I think we need to have them on, right?
Yep.
Not to put you guys on the spot. Sorry.
That's a great.
That's a great. Yes.
Let's see. I think I had one more question for you guys, and
you just closed it out.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
What do you miss most about living in your home? Like, is there anything that you miss about? I know you guys, especially, were there a long time. We were in our house about 8 years, but you guys were there for a long time. Is there anything?
We lived in that home for 28 years. And that home served us so well. Our children were there. Our children grew up there, elementary school, high school, but we were talking about that today. And I think because we really had the desire to do this, that I can't say. The one thing that I told him that I think I missed was a tub. I missed I miss getting in the tub. Yeah, I miss getting in the tub and taking my soak and listening to the music while I'm sitting there. I miss that. But that's I don't know. I can't say that I miss anything specific.
Yeah, me too. I can't say that I miss anything because what we have here is the most important thing that we have. First is us, and then we live comfortably.
Right.
We're not, excuse me. We know we are living comfortably. We have space. We have everything that we need. So that is probably the overriding, not question, but answer to all of it is when you have everything you need with you.
Right.
I can't say I actually miss much about our house that we had.
Now I miss our friends.
Yes.
But in this age, you got FaceTime and text and Messenger, and so I miss some of our friends. We really had some wonderful friends and neighbors. So I do miss them. But as far as my house, when you think about, you don't have grass to cut, you don't have yards to upkeep, you don't have.
I miss cutting the grass and doing a little bit of that work, not all the time, but I like a little bit. But
you didn't miss it when it was time to cut it before.
But anyways, I mean, listen, I kind of miss doing little projects, but she's got me doing enough here. So this is
Yeah.
the journey continues here. So
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Exactly.
always on a camper, there's always something to do.
Right.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
got to make it your own. So, you know,
Yeah.
we got things going on that we trying to make it a little more our home, you
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
Yep.
I can't really say
we
that
got
I
one
miss
more.
Pacific.
Yep.
Yeah. We got one more big renovation that we're gonna do over the winter when we're here, and then that's it. But we'll be doing the videos about showing all that stuff.
And then it's time to trade it in.
You know, I forgot about this. Jim,
He didn't do that part.
no,
He knows.
I forgot. Jim is full time.
He's already told me when we
Hey,
go to the Tampa RV show, you are not going to say, "Oh, I want that
Well,
one."
no, well,
Oh, I
that's-
want
yeah, it's
that
not
one.
Jim, I'll reach out. We can try to schedule you guys. That'd be a good conversation too.
Yes. Yes. I was able to make it to live
oh,
chat.
there you
Yes.
go.
Welcome, Constance. Welcome.
Question is full-time one big vacation, or do you do life as usual?
I would say it's both.
Mhm.
Because you get to do some of the things you want to do, but you still have to be a grown-up
Yeah.
and do life as usual. So you still have to pay your bills, you still have to go to the doctor, you still have to
Mhm.
work if you work. You know, there's a lot of responsibility. I don't think people understand the responsibility when you're traveling like that. You're responsible for your schedule.
Mhm.
You know, so even if you don't like to plan, you're gonna have to plan something. Very few people can do it just off the cuff.
Right.
And sometimes it is good to do it off the cuff.
We've met people who just decided, hey, I'm going full time, you know, sold everything and had never camped before, never even been in a camper, and just went, bought one and decided they were going to do it.
That was one thing in our longer trips that we took. We met so many people. I think that's what really encouraged us to go ahead and pull the trigger. We met so many people that were retired that were going full time, that just said, hey, you know, we don't know how long we have to live, so we're just hitting the road. And that kind of encouraged us. We kept looking at ourselves going, you know, we can do that. We can do that.
We have some friends who have a channel, and it's called While We Still Can. And that's one of the things that Duane and I said. You know, we both are Social Security age. So we need, if we're going to do this, we need to do it while we still can.
Yeah.
You know, where we both still physically, mentally, you know, emotionally still can.
And that was our thing too, for sure.
And that is what the number one question that a lot of like my friends will ask me. They will say, if you what is like the number one thing that you regret? And I would say not going sooner.
Yep.
Right.
Not doing it sooner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not doing it when my back was not bad, that I could hike longer. Not doing it when I felt better and we could go to more places. Not doing it sooner where we could include our children and they could grow up. So that's why I say, and we have friends who have a channel, Why Wait? And
that's exactly
and that explains it to a T. Why
it does.
Wait?
Why wait?
Let's see.
Let's do it while we still can.
Oh yeah,
but it's
for
definitely not for everyone, which is why
that's why you got to track.
Which is why we are doing this. So you want to go full time series, because it's not for everyone. It's and for those of you who it is for, we don't want you to wait. We don't want you to wait till it's too late. Life is too short.
So Ivan, Josie RV's journey. We are from everywhere.
Adrian and Ruth, where are you both from? I was born in New Jersey, which I'm sure you can tell in my accent.
And I was born in Puerto Rico, but grew up in Connecticut. Then we lived in Florida, and then
I moved to Florida when I was 13, and I've lived in Florida pretty much all my life until I joined the Navy when I was 17. Then I went out and traveled the world and somehow met him and ended up back in Florida.
Yep. And then here we are. So this is our
And
new
here we
adventure.
are. And you know, we were able to do it because our kids grew up, are adults. You know, I miss my grandchildren, but
Yeah, but we see them. She gets to see. She's going to Florida after. She's going to stay in Florida after the bash.
one of the things
So-
that
Right.
was non-negotiable to me, and that I said to him, he said, "Are you really going to be able to leave the kids?" And I said, "If you can promise me that I will never go more than 2 months without seeing my grandchildren or my family," I said, then I'll do it.
Yep.
I'll do it.
Well, we don't have
Well, that's fun.
grandchildren, but we made a commitment to our children who are 34 and 38, but they're still my babies. We made a
Yes.
commitment to them that whenever we decided to get off the road, we would move closer to them within
Yeah.
30 to 45 minutes of where they live. That way, you know, they were in agreement. They had been saying, we don't know what took you so long, you know, so it worked out
Yeah.
well.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Lucky Dog Productions, how you doing? Thanks for coming on. We're gonna finish up some of these, and then
Yeah.
we went a little long here, so we're gonna wrap up.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
honey,
Lave and
honey
Bailey. Yep.
finally came to say hi.
Camping Therapy. Hey, how are
Hey,
you?
welcome, Doreen. Welcome.
And if you guys haven't checked out her channel, go check
Oh
it out.
yes,
She's-
if you guys
it's old school RVs,
like
real ones.
vintage RVs,
right.
she does tours of vintage RVs, and she goes to vintage RV rallies and tours them. So it's an awesome channel. Go check her out too.
Good.
And Venturesome Couple, they have an awesome channel. So you guys go check out their channel too. They just made 10K. Congratulations.
So Jim says, yeah, I know. Believe it or not, that footage, along with a bunch of other stuff, was gone.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't see it
Oh,
anymore.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know
So
what?
we'd like to have you on our
That-
live.
that's-
if
That's
you
like
want.
one of the worst things that could happen to a content creator is for one of your cards to go bad, or for you to lose footage. It's like a gut punch.
Yes.
Question. It says, now that you're full time, are you considering on maintaining a home state?
Yes, our home state is North Carolina. So our address for our PO box and where our kids live is in North Carolina. We're licensed there, registration and all. We just kept all that there because it was simpler for us.
Well, I think we're pretty much to the
Cut up.
end here. We'll do a couple more.
Yeah. The job
Yeah.
market is not like it used to be. There are pros and cons in how you would like to live in an RV, in a house, or in an apartment. A lot of people are traveling, and working remote is beneficial. And that is one of the things we're going to go over. We're going to go over what kind of things you can do to sustain this lifestyle.
Like I do.
And whether it's remote jobs or other jobs, these are some of the things that we're going to go over. So make sure that you turn your notifications on, guys, so you don't miss when we have our other lives from this. So you want to go full time series.
So I knew you were in Jersey. Can't you think?
I know. I can't help it. I can't get rid of this accent.
Great attitude.
Great attitude and the leap of faith and just doing it. It takes a lot to sell your home and live full time on the road. A shift in mindset took place over a period of time. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly what
Yes.
it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cried.
That
I'm not gonna lie. I even cried when I watched you guys' video.
She
I'm like,
did. She was bawling. Like, I'm
I'm
like,
scared.
I had to go get her
I'm like,
choo-choo.
oh my God, Adrian, they had their house for 40 years. Like, they sold their house. And I was like, but you know what? I've learned that it's all materialistic things. And when I sit here and think about it, this is why we're getting rid of the stuff in our storage now, because
Mhm.
You can replace things. You can't
Exactly.
replace things. And at the
Right.
end, all you're left with is memories.
Right.
Yeah.
Memories.
Yeah.
So these
Yes.
guys, Ivan Josie said we're from Puerto Rico. Boricuas. We're
Yes.
from Puerto Rico. Served the military 30 years. We retire.
Thank you for your
Complete. Thank you for your
service.
service.
Yeah.
Not going full time. Well, let us know when you're around. We'll definitely
Yes,
have to.
definitely. And go check out our Puerto Rico videos.
Yep.
You'll get a
And
kick out of
listen,
those.
these guys are going to be all over the place. We're all over the place. That's the cool thing about doing this. That
Yeah.
anywhere you go, you're going
Mhm.
to run into someone you know, and
Yeah.
it is
Exactly.
great. So
Yeah. And you know,
So listen.
sometimes when we're in places, we'll say, you know, we might say that we're there, and we do that for our subscribers or friends
Yep.
who are in the area. You know, you may want to get together. We may want to go
Yeah.
to dinner or something. So, you know, anybody in LJ area, we're here.
Jersey in the house.
Yep.
Are being right here. Now we got. I was born in New Jersey. Yes. Hey,
Gonzo.
hi.
Gonzo.
Jersey in the house. Yes. Yes.
yeah, I was in Connecticut, which is kind of by there, but so I have a crazy weird accent because I had the Florida, Cuban, Spanish, Puerto Rican, New York, whatever you want to call it.
You got a combo accent, huh?
Yep. All right. So last one here.
Last question.
Any want to be our viewers with pets? So we have a dog, as you saw. She was on her lap. She's a big baby. She's small. She's really good. It all depends on the kind of dog, how much attention they need.
It really does. But, you know, we have friends who have larger dogs also. So it just all depends on what type of breed it is, on the type of, what is she getting into?
She's looking for a thing.
Okay. on the type of rig you have. Is your rig large enough for your animal? Whether they're the type of animal that barks, it's a lot to it. We're gonna go over a lot of that stuff too.
And you know, most parks are cool with it. It's just certain breeds that they won't want. But other than that, I mean, whatever you get is pretty much okay.
Yeah. And I will say that most of the places that I have for the last year and a half that we have RV'd in, they ask if you have pets and allow them. I've only encountered one place that didn't allow any the type of dog that she is. But I don't think you guys don't have any pets, do you?
No, we don't have pets.
No.
Yep.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Well, is there any other comments you guys want to go through real quick on your people? So before we wrap this up.
Let me see. Well, just looking. Oh, there's Wilson Hines from Goldsboro.
Hi, Wilson.
That's our Starbucks buddy there in Goldsboro. The Gonzo.
Nice.
We just met Gonzo and him
and his wife Shelly. I hope Shelly's doing well.
She's doing better.
Feeling better.
Yep. There's Cameron again. He said cousin Belinda looks like
his grandma. His grandma was my aunt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Meet the Banks are the real deal. Yes. Thank you for all the game. What about healthcare on the road? Also, how do you fill the void of not having friends, family with you and your previous routine?
Wow.
Now, this couple, let me talk a little bit about this couple because they are in their 30s.
Mm-hmm.
They're homeschooling their kids. We met them in Charlotte before we left at the campground, and they're just starting with a brand new fifth wheel. They're just starting full time. They're doing great. I commend them for what they're doing. And to answer the question, we just keep our health care that we have, that we've had the whole time. We're both state employee or retired state employees, so we have health care through that. And you know, how do you fill the void of not having friends like this? This YouTube thing has just changed travel for us because we are always either watching, talking to, meeting up with somebody that we know from YouTube and from RV travel. Because when we stay in park, like we're in Talona Ridge now, we meet people.
Right.
That's the thing. And they become your friends. You know, we just stayed at Harvest Host the night before, and we sat with 2 other couples, and now on Facebook together and
Right.
all that. So
Mhm.
that's kind of the way we do it. Yeah.
And they're going to have to find their community.
Mhm.
But anytime that they see there's a meetup going on, or like the Adventure Bandit Bash,
Yeah.
I mean, anytime that you can get involved in something
Meetup.
like that, you find
Yep.
your community.
Mhm.
You know, when we met Adrian and Ruth was at
The Adventure
the
Bandits.
Adventure Bandits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was a connection. You know, we met other couples like that at meetups and different things. We form a connection.
Yeah.
So, you know, we formed a
Yep.
connection with them at a campground.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have
Yeah.
to find your spot, find your people,
Yeah.
find your community.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
then you gain friends and family. They become your friends and family.
Yeah.
Hold on right there.
Okay.
Angela, it says, I have a cat. Believe it or not, we know someone who has a Class A who have 2 cats. And they travel, and she has taught her cats to walk on a leash.
Yep.
Yeah, we've
So,
seen
Yeah,
that.
we've seen that.
so I don't know if that's an option.
So here's another. Gracie has
Great. Yeah, Gracie
is
has
a
Jock,
German
and,
Shepherd
and
and-
Gracie is also a solo
full timer,
full-timer.
and he protects her.
And he does protect her. She has a German Shepherd, though.
Well, listen, guys, we appreciate
Yes,
the time.
thank you
and,
so
and
much.
Duane and
Thank
Belinda,
you.
thank you for coming
Thank
on
you
and,
so
and
much.
Thank you
sharing
for having
your,
us.
your information. Hopefully, this was a value for everyone
Yes.
on both our channels.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if you have any more questions, if you're watching the replay, put them in the
Yes. Put
comments.
them in the comments. We'll make sure
they'll
that
get to
they.
theirs, and we'll get to
Yes.
ours, and we'll get you squared away.
Right.
And guys, if you have not hit that like button on both our channels, please do that. Please do that. Even if you have to X out and hit that like and come back real quick, just
That's
do that.
right.
It helps us both so much. Don't forget to come back. We're gonna do more of this. So you want to live full-time series, because we know that it's not for everyone, and
Yep.
we want to help you decide whether it's for you, one, but we don't want you to make the same mistakes that we made
Right. And
going
listen,
into it. We want a nice, smooth transition like the banks did.
and listen, we all make mistakes, but we learn from them. As long as you learn from them and you move on, that's all
Right.
that counts.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put you guys down
Yes. And we'll be
in the
right there.
basement, and we're gonna sign out here. So, guys, we're gonna be doing these every 2 weeks or so.
Well, every
If
week.
it's up to Ruth, it'd be every day. But we
Well,
got that coming in Christmas.
Every week, unless we're traveling, every 2 weeks. But if you
Yeah.
have, turn your notifications on so you know when we have them on. I'm going to do a lot of research. So I'm going to be deep diving into healthcare, having pets going full time, how you can earn money going full time. So all the good information that people want to know that I didn't know
Yeah.
before going full time, so that you
And-
don't have to.
And we're also going to be doing our cooking stuff. So the one live that we missed because of the technical difficulties, we're going to try again. We're going to do
Yes.
bacalaitos.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
And we're going to, now that the fall's here, I got a great soup recipe that I think I want to share with you guys.
Asopao. For my
So,
Puerto
that's
Ricans on here,
asopao.
asopao. He's got a
So
good
it's-
asopao recipe.
It's going to be good. And we're going to share this stuff with you. And then we're going to start putting the recipes up
Yeah.
so that you guys,
And
you know,
and remember, if you want to join in on October, what did I said it was?
what are you talking about? I'm sorry.
Vlogtober.
Oh, that's all
What
you.
did I call it? I can't even remember now. Vlogtober. Let's get in on it. Let's do something fun. I like doing fun stuff. I'm all about having a good time. You guys know that. And once again, if you'd like to, we only have a few spots left for our camp over, guys. If you want
Just reach out to Ruth.
to
and
do the
she'll
camp
take care of
over,
you.
yes, yes.
So
Reach out to me and we'll take care of you. Thank you guys for being here. And as always, we appreciate your support so much. We can't tell you how much we love and appreciate you guys. We can't, we say that, but it's from the bottom of our hearts.
for sure.
We have met some of the best people on the road. If you are thinking about it, it's not for everyone, but you will meet some of your best friends on the road
Sorry.
and in campgrounds. So,
All right. Well, until the next time.
hasta la próxima.